Good evening, everybody. Once again to my Eduada channel. Once again, I am giving a short, vivid description about how to tell a story. So, by telling the story, we have to learn that English language. I already said that how to learn that English language. Now, I am continuing this video how to learn the English language. You know that English language, what I said that it is called as the link language. And why we can say that it is a link language? Because it is a globalized language. That means where you can link other languages with this language. That's why it is called as the link language. And in order to become a best communicator, we must tell the story. We should learn the story, and we should tell the story, and we should gain the knowledge from the story, because our life is actually a story, and everything everywhere that happens, that is also a story. Every happening is also a story, and our lifetime is also a story, right? So everything that is being narrated, it is being narrated by the human beings, right? And we are the human beings. We have a very good perception skill, we have a very good understanding skill, we have a very good mental perception skill, ability, and the IQ, intelligent quotient, that actually fixes all the human beings. And we have to say that perfectly, we are the human beings, right? Why we say that we are the human beings? Because we have been said as the most dominant creature in this world. Because why? Because we have the perception skill, and we have the sensory nerves, right? So different things that we do that cannot be done by other animals or creatures in this world. That's why we are the human being, and have been said as the we have been said as the superpower and in this earth. So right now I am telling a new story, that actually it is not my story, or it is not a common story. That I am telling a story, it is about the Steve Jobs, right? Means it is if you narrate about the Steve Jobs life, so you know that life started from the dustbin. I can say that life started from the dustbin, life started from the street, real life that started from the you know, that thatched house, right? So just ask about a person who is living in a thatched house. Just ask about a person who is lying on the street and who is sleeping on the street. You just ask them, right, how the life is. Real life is actually they are maintaining, and they are actually facing what sort of difficulties they are facing. You just ask them, right, how they will tell the story. And you just ask that the persons who have not been nurtured but have been throughout the life, they have been tortured, right? The person who have already been, you know, that they have become a victim, but actually they did not bring the victory, right? So these are so many persons, right? You just ask them. After that we can say that okay, life has some value. Life is actually has some value, and life is a kind of marvelous things that we can narrate only. So after that I am saying that how to learn that English language, right, by telling the story. So now it is my prime motive is that main motive my motive is that to teach and how to learn, and I will also communicate with you, because I want to communicate with my subscriber, I want to communicate with the people, and I want to communicate all the world level people, right? So that I can also learn, because I have been also called as the co-learner. I can be regarded myself as the co-learner. And because every human being, every, you know, that the insects, they also learn that you know, they are also a teacher, they are also they can be a learner, right? Everybody can be a learner, right? So it is a very interesting story that I am going to say you, that is about the you know, that Steve Job is not a common person. He is not a, you know, that ordinary person that like us. So he is the owner of the Apple Inc company. And so such a big personality, such a great man, how he has been nurtured and how he has also been tortured. So nurturing and torturing, that actually plays an important role. So from the beginning of his career, he said that I have been departed, I have been badly tortured, departed, and also, you know, that so he has already been, how he has been dominated by his own parents, that he is narrating that story. So from the beginning, we have seen that a Steve Jobs, who had made the Apple Inc., that Apple, whenever we are dreaming about the Apple company, that that we just forget about others and we preferred to Apple Inc. company. So he told that from the beginning of my career. So I am going to say about that three stories, just three stories. That is what first story is that my birth. And he said another thing is that how to connecting the dots. Dot is that what is that dots? It is a connection, right? So we cannot say that whose life has been connected and whose life is where. It is very interesting and it is also a very adventurous thing to say about what the life is actually really. So after all, this is what the first means beginning of the story. He said that how I have been nurtured. So he has been nurtured by parents, right, who were not educated. So this was the thing. That why we tell that story? Because see that story is a means of communication. Story is a means of that conversation. From the story we can learn so many things. From the story we can actually make our language. From the story we can make our vocabulary. From the story we can write something. We can communicate. We can link to somebody. That's why narrating the story, it is a method to learn the English language. See that it is about the beginning of the nurturing one as well as the learning language. So you have to know, and the next video I will tell another parts of Steve Jobs. Thank you.